Alright, hello, this is round one of Purple Crystal. We have Smooth versus Lukas with Lynn and Oboro.
Ooh.
Both just different versions of aggro. Um,
Yeah. Lynn's a very awkward form of aggro since she's a 5/4 though.
True, but you usually can hear Emblem and hit them early enough, and if you hit that key, it's
No,
over.
definitely. It's
What are
she still
y'all
is
doing?
one. It's just weird. Hello,
Commentating
we're
for orange, Purple Crystal.
purple crystal. Mhm.
Okay, my
Yeah,
bad.
you're fine. Yeah, as I was saying, like it's definitely possible, especially because Lynn is purple. It's just a little weird compared to most aggro decks.
Yes.
That said, we do have
We
Roy.
immediately got a punch tenor
Oh,
that as hero, and that is a hit.
I didn't realize that Lynn runs the +10 Roy. I would have thought they still run Will. Ooh, okay, doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, the double self into a crit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the thing. You have to fall into it anyways. But oof.
All right. Yeah. Now we got. Now this is the issue for Lynn. Is Lynn doesn't have actually a good bridge. Lynn would actually be a fun deck if she
Oh.
had a good 3/2 to do something with. But her 3/2 is just not that strong. Um,
For 3/2 is I can give myself a bow.
yeah. Well, there's also a different three. Well, there's two different 3/2s. One's a 3/2 base 60 with 20 support, and there's a 3/2 or there's a 3/2 that's 50 base that has a bow and is a 20 sport.
But
There's
can
also a
give
different
herself
one
sword.
that's 3/2
Right.
that's 60 that you can flip one to give it a bow. They pretty much actually like both have flip one, swing a 60 1 to 2 range, which is funny. It's just then just do you want 10 or 20 support? Neither of them are that great. I've always liked the melee one better just because you're 60 rather than
Hmm.
50. Because I'm sorry, 50
Yeah,
isn't helping
same.
too much.
No, it's not. Like I'd much rather have the worst 10 in an aggro deck than I would the 20 support.
Yeah. But let's see. Do they have anything to help them out here? Because your objective is not to hit. Here is actually not the worst one to be a bow because you can at least hit the Kragi. The issue of doing that though is Kana will get bigger, and also spamming the board isn't the greatest plan here either because well, you'll just kill the Kana and that's it, and that'll be effectively your turn. Um,
Yeah, unless we get unlucky. We could
oh,
get
there
unlucky.
we go. We hit the keep though, so it's fine.
Yep. Yep, we are promoing next turn. In other news, who taught Soph or Smooth the bond like this?
To be fair, bonds are supposed to go sideways.
I
Um,
meant in the diagonal angle they're going.
And honestly, hitting the Elliewood support to pull the Karagi is also actually great. This is probably
Yeah, that's
almost
actually
the best.
really good.
That still hits because 40 base.
Oh, that would
That
that
was
would
so
have been so
close.
much better swinging face. But
Um,
yeah.
yeah, honestly, the Lynn's holding up her side well because she can promo next turn. She's still at 3 orbs. It's not in the worst position, but it's not great either. Um,
Mm-hmm.
just
Uh,
because 80 base.
that still hits.
Yep, 60 versus 50. And Erica is likely dying here, which, in my opinion, is a mistake if they do swing the Erica, because the Erica's not going to be doing anything. She's going to be a 50 beat stick that doesn't do much. Oh no, they actually are going face. Interesting. Because
Yeah.
then killing the Roy was the mistake, and they should have killed the Erica because Erica will be, if they do main promo, Erica will be 50 on offense defense, but Roy's only 50 on offense. Um, but it is what it is. There we go. Main promo.
And now we get to just hope that we can hit over the 80 base.
Uh, I, they have crits. There are buffs available in other cards. As long as she takes 1 orb, she can tempo out dancers or other things.
Yeah. No, definitely, definitely. We just have to actually get that first hit. Okay, we do need some kind of buff to hit here. We
And
have
they
a
are
crit.
critting, and that does hit, because
Okay.
undodgeable. Which means now they get to deploy anything in their hand. Are they going to go for a dancer? Are they going to go for a buffer like Ellie would? Because, yeah. Oh, Zephiel. Also good choice, but not super great at the
Mm,
same time against Oboro. I would have preferred
you
saving
can
Zephiel for
use it
next turn.
so Erica hits.
Yeah. It's still not the worst, because, yeah, But Erica's only swinging a 70, which isn't guaranteed to hit over the
Yeah.
Oboro.
No, I'm not saying it's amazing, but eh.
Yeah. Zephiel showing up next turn would have been better in my opinion. Just
Almost
because
definitely.
it uh it gives you the buff on the Lin when she's swinging. Um, but it happens. Like
Yeah,
Zephiel
probably
lives
just
this.
didn't have anything else in hand.
Yeah, 100%. And at least they are still applying pressure. There was an
Hmm.
Oboro in hand. Shame that didn't happen. Um,
This doesn't hit.
yeah, no.
That said, now that we have Lin out and we have at least some pressure that they have to respond to, it's looking a bit better for Lin.
Yeah, the issue is oh, there was also a Setsuna, so I think they actually oh, then they're Ryoma. They didn't. I mean, ripping core and
Okay.
mail isn't the worst one. It's just Ryoma, Setsuna, and maybe Oboro would have been. Actually, I think Oboro was actually the worst rip you could have done there. Funnily enough,
Yeah, you don't really care.
Setsuna would have been nice just because clears the board. Um,
Hmm.
Ryoma would have been nice
That's
because stops
20
this turn.
base, or is that
That
one?
hits. That's 20.
No, that's total.
No, it's face down.
Oh no, it's yours. No, it's yours.
Yeah,
I missed the your and the face down bonds.
it's always your.
No, I know it is. I misread it. I was like, wait, what do you mean it's not your? And then I read it again. Like,
Oh yeah.
no, it is your.
Okay. Um, Fair enough then. Um, okay. Seems like they don't have a good Ryoma deploy, so getting rid of the Maui does slow them down this turn. Um,
Yeah,
it's just sadly, yeah, Ryoma or Eliwood probably was the best deploy last turn just because the buff up and being able to kill the Setsuna. But
yeah. That's assuming we had it though.
sure.
Most likely, Zephiel just was the best card to deploy
Oh, 100%.
in hand.
High cost. He does things. All the yeah. Peony, okay. Peony in
Mm,
the front line though, that's probably going to kill the Setsuna and not buff up Lin. Um, I
probably,
mean,
unless we got something good
to be fair,
here.
killing the Setsuna is a -10 on your opponent's main character, so it's pretty still good. And they did
Yeah, it
just
makes it
bomb
so
another
Lin doesn't
Setsuna.
have to buff as much.
Yep. I just hope they have another either a decent high cost or a dancer. Either one would be great here. Um, but
We technically still have 5 bonds
I haven't
because
seen too
Peony
many
was free.
Tethys. Tethys would be my favorite deploy here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because Tethys just wins the game, basically.
Well,
But
Tethys is a +20 and an untap for Lin. It deals.
yeah,
It does the peony job while also untapping her.
if we're thinking, then we probably don't have an easy hand. Eh? I don't. What are they even talking about?
Smooth uses a non-English keyboard. Um,
Oh, okay.
so he's so Lackey finally got updates for the first time since 2014. Uh,
Which
and
hype?
yeah,
Rip.
so there's some issues with that. I'll bring this up to the developer, if I can.
Well, that would explain why they're taking a while. They're reviewing their cards and getting annoyed.
Yeah. Um, I shouldn't say non-English. I should say just non.
Ooh,
Quote.
Natasha's not a bad one. non-standard, basically.
It's non-QWERTY, like it's a
That's
standard
that's
keyboard
yes,
for
quirky.
Germany, I think it is that he's using. Um, so like yeah, okay, that's a hero emblem stacked. Hopefully they. Oh no, this is bad ordering. Unless they're gonna peony buff, which works. Okay, healing a Lin. Yep, got the crit. But you need to. So like here's a good option. You stack the hero, you get the crit. I would have done this after Peony killed the Setsuna, because you know
Yeah.
Oboro cannot has no 30 supports. So you know that Lin with hero support will always hit her. So that means if you guys are both 70, so yeah.
Yeah.
Granted, that does come with the risk of what happens if they dodge Peony on
Mhm.
the Setsuna side.
Not likely since we already put one down,
And
but
exactly the
yeah.
thought process. But it can happen. And if that happens, that means your entire play is screwed. And then Natasha would need to set 30 support. Which is not ideal. Or you still stack the hero and you just know you're going to crit. Which, once again, not ideal. But it can at least pressure them. Oh, they're stacking the Ellie Wood. I don't
And
like this at all.
I mm,
Because I guess that means they're pushing Ryoma, which
well, actually,
no, the okay, so they are going for the play
oh,
I was thinking of, just no hero. Which I mean, hey, it does make Oboro 70, and it does backline jail the Ryoma, so they can't draw with him. Which
okay.
and they get the wrong
And we
hero.
got purple is never punished.
Okay, yeah, not punished. Not ideal play in my
Purple is
opinion, but it did work out in the end. Here,
look
deploying
when you
Eliwood would be the best thing, just because buff, or a Ninian, because Ninian has a flip 1 dance over Tethys's flip 2 dance.
yeah,
Um,
but when you have Mandate of God, aka you're playing purple. uh,
Look, just be happy there's no Hero Emblem Lins.
oh dear God.
Just because that means the random cost ones could also.
Oh no, because you have to swing with someone else to make
Well, I'm
that
saying
hit.
like like that means your like Erica cost ones and your Roy cost ones that you're
Oh,
deploying can
true.
also hit the
And
heroes
purple,
from the Lin.
and there's also so many purples all that have hero already.
Yeah, because you have the 2 twins, you have Roy, you have Elliewood, and then yeah, that's enough.
I
That's
think there's
enough
a
heroes.
yeah.
Because
That's 16 by themselves.
Al is Fate, and he's the only other in air quotes main character of Purple, because Lynn and Hector both don't count.
Oh, I just realized we didn't deploy anything with Lynn.
Correct.
Weird.
They did a in chat and then decided against it. So either it might be like another Zephiel, which is too expensive for this turn, or
Yeah.
it's something along those lines.
Apologies.
Yeah.
I was too busy popping off with just never being punished.
The
Could've done
raw
it.
hero emblem? Yeah. Yeah. We know they have a dodge. There's no reason not to take this orb though. Just because more cards are good. Um, and there it
Yeah.
goes. And it looks like the Karagi's going to be clearing board. Um, so like, yeah, you'll have no board, but you'll be in a decent spot. Ryoma tapping himself to get an archer.
Hmm. Yeah, fair. You want to be able to have automaton cast the only
Uh,
just in case.
they're using Karagi's skill to give all of their archers plus 10.
They want to make sure.
And
That's
saved.
not it.
Unless they got a crit. Okay, they do. But
Like that?
we know Lin has one.
We have
Yeah.
yeah, but mhm. Wait. Wait, where'd their face didn't they like yes it does?
Yeah, they just didn't see the Karagi buff, so they thought he was 40,
Yeah.
which at that point, it was correct.
Yeah,
It
that
would have been.
wouldn't. Yeah, but. 'Cause, yeah, 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 'cause, yeah,
Going melee range with the Karagi skill 1. When he makes a face-up orb, he does gain melee range for all archers, and then gives all of them plus 10 attack. Okay, Otto not doing that. Otto not going face. Perfectly fine. But that means Natasha is still
not
here.
here.
Natasha is absolutely terrifying.
Yeah, very much so. Like, you're probably not going to Zeph, but at this point, you probably leave.
This also means Ninian is now just an end game ender, because Natasha will get you a crit. And Ninian can
and then you just buff her and win.
So Lukas put himself in a very bad position just because of that, because Natasha guarantees you a crit. As long as there's a... Oh, actually, no, Natasha's a flip 2, so you can't Ninian as well. Never mind.
Oh, wait, you're right,
I thought she was a flip 1. My bad.
Okay, but what if we raw deploy Ninian?
Crit with Ninian.
Yeah, you need 2 hits. You need... So Zephyr would be the best option
like
here.
That?
Yep.
And we have the baby just in case.
Yep.
And the peony.
So in this case, you want to Zephyr buff, but you do not want to do Zephyr skill 2 right away. You want Lyn to swing first.
Yes, that way you can potentially get another hit in.
Actually, it's 50-50. The question is, do you think that orb is a dot? Actually, you know what the orb is. So if that orb is an Oboro, you want Lyn to swing first. If that orb is not an Oboro, you want Zephyr to rip first. Because you just want the chances of hitting the Oboro as high as possible right now. And because that orb is face up, they know. And that's game over.
Oh, wait. Oh, that's the game, because they said take, so it was guaranteed. Oh, fun. Yeah, now you just peony buff and win.
Yep. As long as a Lyn doesn't self here, or if they have a Lyn crit, it's 100% over. Or
doesn't matter, self.
Oboro selfed instead.
And the BM bonding of the Erica one.
Yeah. Can't dodge.
We love not being able to dodge. It's the best.
Good game.
Lucas
they didn't realize.
Good game.
Yeah, no. Oh, that's the terrifying thing. If Lyn can get her licks in, you're dead.
Yeah.
You cannot evade her.
Well, that's why she's run so many heroes and a lot of other aggressive tools like that, is so that you're burning, you're low on orbs by the time Lyn main promos.
No, exactly, yeah. It makes perfect sense.
Alright, but Lukas is probably going to evade earlier maybe now or something, because now that he actually knows what Lyn does.
Which is funny, because it's Oboro, you want to do that anyways.
True. Which is also why it's like, this is a bad matchup for Lyn in all sense of the way.
Mm-hmm.
The soup ain't saving you from, Oboro.
Not unwinnable, but usually not there.
It's not unwinnable because it's Cipher and RNG go funny like this. That's a hero.
Like, the thing is, like, that Oboro doesn't actually have too many dodges, but still not very likely to win.
Getting that.
Getting a Shannon in bonds though this early is great, especially when you keep it out. Like,
yeah.
this is
send him to retreat and attack with Roy again.
Yeah.
Imagine
if Oboro didn't have the dodge there, and it wasn't, or if it wasn't Oboro, this would have been the perfect turn 1 for Lyn, just because it sets her up for everything, except if that hero was to hit. But Oboro things.
Yeah, Oboro things.
On the counterpoint, this would be the best turn 2 for
as long as Void doesn't stealth, yep, we live.
Yep. But just having automation on board is a pain.
No, it is, very much so.
What?
Not killing the Roy. Okay. You know?
Definitely trying to kill the Roy.
Yeah, I would say
maneuver.
I would say killing the Roy is also the correct play, but I'm guessing they want to try and speed up the game a bit. Lyn isn't swinging a 60 right now because they have automation on board. And
I assume
not killing it.
Auto is going to tap a cost 1 if they deploy the Erica. Oh, hiccup.
I assume Roy technically doesn't hit Oro, that's why I thought, yeah, this is fine.
Yeah, but if Roy has a crit, you definitely burn it here.
Yep.
Yeah, you might as well get the hit in.
Like, hero plus crit is still something you have to look out for.
Yep. And Oboro's done her
We-
one dodge that's
We
usually guaranteed.
could theoretically deploy Peony here. That's not a 1 cost.
Yeah, honestly, Peony in the front line would be probably the best turn 3 option that Smooth has, maybe except for promo into a Bolin, just to kill the automation. One
Yeah.
of those two is probably the best bet here. Instead, they're going the
No,
Nope. Ellie would.
okay.
and Erica gets tapped by auto.
Yep. Well, you can only do so much.
60.
Well, that's on Elliewood.
Yep, not an Elliewood, so can't kill the auto. Lynn's running. Okay, that's well, that's not the worst.
That's fair.
That forces them like to clear board at least.
And the longer this game goes, technically speaking, the better it is a position for Lynn, just because Lynn has better high
Yeah.
dice.
Lynn is a weird deck where it's aggro, but she can kind of mid-range. It's usually just that she dies too quickly.
She usually runs out of resources, and before turn 4, she's terrible, because she has no good bridge, as said before.
Yeah, at its worst, it's still purple.
At its worst, you still have Zephyr, and you still have Elliewood, which are both just amazing cards on all situations, all fronts.
Yoni.
Nope, there's the weed.
Oh.
So if Erica was not tapped, they would have gotten the weed. Oh, that's a self.
That's a
that's one
brutal
self.
self.
It's not that bad because they still have, well, this.
No, yeah, but that would have been hitting face.
Yeah, I would have swung with Kana there instead of the Oboro. I'm guessing that they were just hoping for a Keat in some way, but that doesn't matter because Oboro was tapped. Yeah, I would have swung with Kana there. Just because. I
wouldn't
because
Anna's more likely to hit Lynn than she is
Yeah, 'cause
Eric.
Anywho,
but,
main promo.
hopefully. Yep.
Thank goodness.
But now it's the odd point of what the fuck does Lynn do here? You'd have to crit face again, to cause an orb break to get Lynn's skill too. Granted, that was, I would say, the play that pretty much saved them last time because they were able to get a Zephyr out on 4 and then rip a Corrin Mail out of their hand.
Which
so they could just play
stopped
the
them
odds
from
again.
deploying it. Yeah, might as well try. Oh, okay, we're just not going for it.
Nope.
Does this still activate her skill?
No, it's on orb break.
Oh.
It doesn't have to be her that breaks it. It usually is. It's just any orb that's destroyed this turn. She can activate it any
Fun fact, she is the only card in base Cipher that is able to technically know if an orb was broken before her she came on field.
There's another card that has the same timing, which is Byleth Mail. Does the same thing with CPs, and I think Flame does as well.
Okay.
They both
I
say
did not know
if
that.
this has happened during this turn. They're the only 3 cards in the game that have a trigger window that can technically happen before they're deployed.
Okay, did not know that. Interesting.
Yep.
I only knew of Lynn. Anywho, Big Takumi's kind of sucks for Lynn because, yeah, she has cards she likes in backline, but she also has a lot of cards she'd rather have in the front line.
Yeah, I'd say the automation is the more kneecapping thing, just because she likes the cost 1s and.
No, definitely, but Takumi's not helping at all.
I mean, yeah, with Lynn, the main threat is herself.
Yeah. I mean, Zephyr will still do things. Elliewood will still do things. Honestly, Elliewood would be the best here because that means you can pull and deal with some of the backline stuff while Lynn is getting the buff to match Oboro. But
good news, we have all of the cards, so surely we have options.
well, you would hope so, but we've all played times. We've all played games.
No, I know.
Peony, Ninian, Natasha. Then it takes 3 times plus 0, and then you win. Now you still lose.
Honestly, yeah. Well, they're at 4 orbs. You would need to double hero, pretty much.
Yeah. Like, they have a face-up from Takumi.
But technically, yes, they can win the game from this situation with something like that. But it
But
requires
it has
two
to be
dancers.
her.
Double
Yeah.
heroing.
Well, there's Natasha, there's Nidian.
No
There's no
peony, though, for
peony,
the buff. So the
Ooh.
attack is not likely to hit without a crit, which is not ideal.
He can probably just spend them because he just loses anyway after this turn.
Yep,
Okay, we are stacking. Yeah, so we're just going for it. I mean, hey, we could get lucky and not need it.
Yeah. There's the hero. Nope.
Nope, we need a crit.
Crit.
Double break. And now, what are you deploying with Lin? Technically, it's not on hit, so you could just dance with Ninian first and then do it, but, like, yeah.
Yeah, but might as well deploy your other thing because it's most likely going to help.
Exactly.
Does he have Tethys in this list?
Yes, Tethys has shown up, I think.
Has she?
Actually,
I don't remember seeing her. Do we just go for the Mad Dickening?
I mean, he does have enough bonds.
Yeah.
And you can still untap by sending the Shannon.
I mean, you can untap with Ninian. I'm sorry, Shannon is not the dancer you want to be using.
Well, no, now we can. Oh, no, she's only flip 1, right?
Yeah. Because she limits herself to cost 5, so she's cheaper.
Oh, you're right, you're right.
Do you
I always
untap
forget.
Lin, swing with her first, pray for the hero, and then Zephyl? No.
I mean, I got rid of Setsuna at least.
Yeah. Honestly, if you were to just double swing, you might just break both orbs and not have... Oh, or that.
Ooh. If we evade, you probably just have Lin swing into... we have to move. We have to choose who we move first, so...
I would actually pull Takumi, untap Lin, and swing face.
Maybe he moves back anyways?
Oh, well, I just realized you can't Ninian and Shannon at the same time.
Yeah, no, he gets one or the other. Because he did...
And Ninian is just the better one, because you get to keep buff.
Yeah.
Just keep.
I would pull Takumi,
it's
and
late.
then, depending on if they take orb or not, deal with the Takumi.
Yeah.
Because you pull Takumi, which says, hey, he's a threat, and then if they take an orb, you just get Lin to swing face, they take another orb, and then Takumi's stuck in the front line and can't hit Lin.
Yep.
Which is all you're going for here. Yep. So they are doing the pull. Question is, is Lukas going to take the orb here? They do.
They are.
So here, Lin should actually swing face and ignore the Takumi, because now the push is no longer online. Dance
as long
Lin,
as we actually swing face.
Yeah, Dance Lin, swing face, Takumi's skills are no longer there, he's just a 60 archer. And all he can do is kill Natasha, which you'll have no face-up on, so she's worthless, or he's going to kill Ninian, which, okay, that's a downside, but it's better than him swinging Lin, in my opinion.
Yeah. Into Oboro, yeah.
Yeah.
Watch this. Untap, tap back.
No, don't you dare curse him.
Because there's still the Takumi push that's going to happen, so, like...
Oh, yeah,
that would end up with his entire front line in the... Okay, we got the untap.
Oh, yeah. You can flip.
Alright, now Lin, swing face. You untapped Lin instead of Zephyl, so you should be swinging face. Because if you untap Zephyl, you would swing Takumi, because that's more likely to hit. Lin, because you untapped Lin...
No! Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me.
The push doesn't happen here yet, because they have no face-up orbs. But...
And yeah, because they took the face up, but no, still, you should have just swung face, that way it was never going off.
But here's what Oboro can do this turn. Actually, no, that would involve leaving Zephyl alive. You just get Takumi to swing, like, Lin, and then you pass turn. Zephyl gets pushed back, and then it's the Lin's turn, and nothing happens. You don't first march on your own turn.
Did the Eliwood on the Zephyl attack?
No, I'm saying,
so the problem
you
is...
use Takumi's skill to reveal a face-up orb. You get Takumi to swing Lin. And then you end your turn. Takumi skill then triggers, pushing Zephiel back. And because it's Lynn's turn, Forced March does not happen. You have now backline your opponent.
It means like if he had Eliwood support on the Zephyr attack, like if he planned to tap move back, he just should have used Eliwood.
What I'm saying is there is no Zephyr attack. In my situation,
I mean last turn.
Oh, in last turn, yeah, that last turn, moving Lynn back if that was always the plan was just the better option. Leaving Takumi in the backline. Pulling Takumi forward and then running away is just a bad option because now you're still just in Takumi's range. Because Takumi can swing Lynn, and then they killed the Zephiel, and then what was the point of the anything?
That said, we're probably just gonna go for game anyways. Of all these, that's.
Wow.
Yeah, so Takumi first because it's an extra hit.
Exactly, and then then you kill Zephiel, and then you just beat up Lynn more. What Smooth did with pulling Takumi and then running Lynn away, just terrible option. Oh, and they die anyway.
Oh,
good game.
This is what Smooth does.
Good game.
Because this is, if you're unaware, this is technically what happens in the rules. Your main character dies, they go to the retreat area, and then you lose because you have no main character.
Okay. Yeah, I mean it's right.
It's game 2.
That was game 2.
That's also why
now into game 3.
Yeah, that's also why you instantly lose if you class change your Lewin MC into the 0/0.
You don't instantly lose. You just at the end of your turn you lose. Yeah.
That's what I meant. Yeah.
There is a way to technically lose faster, and I think that's Milla if you swap main characters to her. But that's like turn 4. But that's like just I do this action.
It's faster. It's faster in terms of what phase it is.
Sure.
I suppose, yeah.
In your situation.
Blue doesn't have any hero swap, right? Otherwise, you did the same with Naga.
No. Hero swap is red because they usually have red just has the most like technically sharing main characters. And then it's specifically if it references something in game like Ike does.
And then and then
Liana
the Warriors Twin have some. Yeah, they have something
Liana
similar.
and Rowan is referencing it from in game because if you play Fire Emblem Heroes, you technically control multiple heroes on the board, and your camera swaps from one to the other as you play the game because you can.
You meant Warriors, but
swap your leader in that game.
Yes, you can.
Heat.
0 support.
One downside to that X is it is very bad early game.
Yeah, there's a different Lin that goes by face-up bonds.
No, and I love that card, but it's so bad.
Most X skills bad early game.
Not necessarily.
Yes. Oh, almost all of them are bad early.
I'd argue the one Florina can still be good early game.
Florina's your board size though, so usually that's not active. It's not too active very quickly.
Yeah.
Like it's a 10 support turn 1, turn 2 usually, maybe a 20. Because you're usually not flooding the board super heavily that quickly.
Yeah. Unless your name is Crombie.
And that one's even debatable because
yeah.
Yeah.
Flyer weakness, whoa.
Yep.
Yep.
That's why she activates at 3 bonds. She has a weakness.
And it can be a pretty bad one. And also the fact that she does not have range unless you have a purple unit with her. But
that one is usually is not a real restriction because it's usually.
I know, but it is technically one.
Yes, but I don't. Yeah.
If the MC gets Veronica, it's relevant.
But yeah, no, the flying is the bigger downside. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's not a good look.
I mean, we have it now.
But also, what are you stacking that's worth it? Because, yeah, you can stack a hero, but the hero ain't activating unless you crit. If you stack, say, an Eliwood, cool, you're just going to pull one of those things and they're going to shoot Natasha. Your best, I was going to say your best option is Roy, and that's only a 40 support, so you're betting on them selfing. Yeah.
No.
Like, if Lynn's skill
Ironically?
was active, but... Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, game 3 is not going well for them at all.
Just updated my lackey, and cases image is half. Reject.
Okay, we just really want her dead. Okay, fair.
No, this is 100% the correct play.
No, it is, yeah. Oof.
Oh, I think Takumi has selfed more than he has not so far, though.
Yeah, which is ironic.
I mean, you are running 8 Takumi, so there is more Takumi than some lists run Oboro, because some lists don't use the knowledge and it cost 1.
Which I think is not a good idea, but anyways. Okay. Good news, we have cards. Bad news, we have no presents while Oboro has plenty.
Yeah,
Hey, there's not much you could do here.
Okay, putting Ninian in bonds.
Well,
I'm hoping we have another one then.
Ninian doesn't even matter in this situation because it's not... ouch.
That's good.
Never mind,
Now it does.
Ninian was good. Ninian would have been a great Lin deploy. Because you can Peony buff, you can stack a hero. That should get tapped. Yep, there it goes.
No way for
Yeah, but might as well get it out. It's another target they have to do. Yeah, yeah, you don't worry about backline. You just buff, land, swing, hopefully have a Nini in hand to deploy. Like, at least get Oboro down to 1 orb.
But, yeah, I mean, you could do that. Lin should still generally swing face. The question is, do you use Natasha to stack a hero, or do you just go, yeah, we're just gonna get Natasha to swing something, because, like,
I think it's worth considering to not go face, because you can attack with Peony.
Yep, Peony can clear one of the backline archers, Lin can kill one of the frontliners, and Natasha can kill Kana. If you really wanted to just, like, do board clear, you can board clear everything but 1 unit.
Yeah, that's actually very fair.
I just don't think that's the greatest play, because it doesn't really get you anywhere, and the Oboro is going to just be in a good situation.
And to be fair, even if we don't crit, it's still good to grab that just for evades in case just because we're gonna die next turn if we don't have enough evades. Okay. We're going in hot. Okay. What do we deploy? I almost wonder if maybe an Eliwood would be a better play rather than a Dancer.
Eliwood is probably the best situation here, just because it's still clear. Yeah.
There he is.
Books up, can control board.
Yeah.
And clear.
It buffs up. Your option, though, is just, do you want to kill the automation, or do you want to kill the Takumi? Because if you kill the Takumi, that means they can redeploy a Takumi in the backline and actually use him. Or you kill the automation because it's automation, and he's annoying for aggro decks.
I'd probably do automation, but
Pushing cannot just waste an attack, because you don't want to attack into Takumi. Oh, no.
That is also an option, is yeah, you can push that, and then that's at least not there. I don't agree with this swing, unless you have an Elliewood crit.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that, in my opinion, that swing was just a bad option all around. Because that attack is just so unlikely to hit. They had a dodge anyway, so even if you were to crit, not a great option. And Takumi, yeah, was always getting deployed. This just keeping him alive, I guess, makes it so he has to swing Natasha, but, like, not really much of a bent. Oh, never mind, Karagi. Nope, wait, you can't deploy Karagi.
Nope, that is not legal.
yeah, we do. Yeah.
No, this guy would actually be played more if that was legal.
Yeah. No, I still think the Karagi is a good option in this deck because it just makes your entire board plus 10 pretty much. It's just, yeah, he can't be tempoed out with Takumi.
I think it would be staple if he could be targeted by Takumi. I assume he just has no deploys then. Just nothing. Wait. I attack Emblem.
Yeah, that still hits.
Yep.
That didn't hit, that would have been really good.
Yeah, if it wasn't an attack emblem, that she would have lived, ironically.
And since Peony was just used as a buffer, Peony in the front line is also weird. I was always fine with the Peony in the front line, if they're clearing board. If they're just not, it's not great. Okay, this is 80 on 80 so far. Oh, self.
Oh.
If they crit, yeah, that still hits then, I should say.
They dead?
Nope.
No.
And that's a hit, though. And another dodge.
Okay. If we can deploy a dancer that buffs, we win.
That is No, you still need the hero. They still have 2 orbs, man. Or girl. Because they have 1 in face up.
That's why I said a dancer that buffs.
That's still only 2 orb breaks. Because Lynn double swings with.
Oh, I missed the face up always throws me off. Sorry.
There's 2 orbs. Unless you hit the hero. Lynn is still buffed because Elliewood does buff things even when he's in the back line. So there's that going for you. So you don't overly need the buff. It just would be nice. But yeah, you would need a top deck.
Top deck hero, yeah.
Yeah, top deck hero, which.
Natasha's too expensive in this position.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, if you had a Roy 5/4, stack the hero, swing with Lynn, kill, Lynn deploy a dancer. Then you don't have to top deck. As long as you have the Roy and a dancer in hand, you can do it.
True, if he has it. Like, it isn't this deck, so...
Yeah, it's not impossible. It's just improbable.
Does he even have enough bonds? 6?
Wait.
No. If he hits, yeah. Then he just deploy, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Elliott's nice like that.
Well, he just says all other units in the front line gain +10. Which makes it sound like he has to be in the front line if you think of it from an English perspective.
But no, he's just saying everyone that's not him in front line.
Exactly. That
some matchups
is
in Raw
also an option. I don't.
That is an option.
I don't.
The pre-hand. Why are you shuffling your hand? I haven't flipped 2 yet.
Everyone does that.
No, I know. I'm just doing the meme.
Yeah, sure. But look, their hand is 7. They got 2 orbs.
They could be all Oboro.
But you need there to be 1 Oboro, and you need the Zephyl to hit it. Because you still need Zephyl to hit the attack.
Okay, killing the Takumi is nice at least.
Yeah, that stops the pushback. So that means if like you were to hit an Elliewood support, you can move the Elliewood forward.
Isn't it correct just to go for the Lin attack first? In either case.
Probably, yeah. Nope, okay. That probably still hits. Yeah.
Okay, that was a dodge anyways. Like, in case the orb is an Oboro, just high odds.
Maybe the face-up is a Oboro, and that's why they did that first.
Possible, no.
If only we
You
hear
still
the
want to
proper
go?
spectator
No, I
mode
think you
in, but
still
we
go
can see other
first with
areas.
Lin. Because if they are in 1 orb, hero doesn't do anything. So, I suppose.
We'll have at least one with Lin first, but whatever.
Maybe this deck needs some tap flyers so you can like attack.
Oh, we don't have any evades.
Or they do, and they're trying to do something. I don't know.
They have 3 cards in hand, so they are pretty close to death either. Anyway.
What are we pushing? Or pulling?
No, this deck needs a tap flyer so you can attack and then move back.
Why are you pulling an archer into attack range of Lin?
No!
I guess the logic is so that we have less attacks that swing front line, but yeah, that's a very weird play.
That means that it can now crit Lin.
It's like Kaze and it's over. He has Kaze.
No, he declined. He declined to use Kaze.
Because we have that, which is just better.
I can crit instead of play Kaze. So bad. I pick up Kaze and then fly him still.
I think this might be over, unless they're bluffing.
Oh,
okay, that doesn't hit no matter what. Gonna get punished, but this is still not good looking. Do you just risk it and not swing anymore? Okay.
I think he lives this turn at least.
Oh, we can draw 2 cards. Yep, we're just drawing 2.
Go to pick up Kaze maybe, and then deploy.
Yeah, you might as well try it.
Ooh, wait, no, he already tapped Hana for current. Never mind.
That hits.
I'm sure
We love attack emblem archers. They're the best decision Cipher's ever made.
There's 1 dodge, right? Yeah.
Yeah, this is not good. What would we need to win this? We would need exactly 2 different dancers, and Lin would have to somehow be buffed.
It's pretty much impossible in this exact situation. I do not actually even think that there's a way to mathematically get it out, like I've been trying to suggest with random lines.
Oh, doesn't even matter.
No.
Okay, we had another, so.
It's still the same as last time, like hero once, untap and attack.
Yeah, but you don't have the bombs now because you flip for Zephyl. And you don't have as many cards as hand, so you don't have the crits to line them up properly. Like if you were to have like Shannon as your bond, there's just
fair.
less lines available because of the bond and hand situations.
Yeah, you would need 2 crits. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like even if both of these attacks hit because Oboro double self,
We're still dead.
you still lose.
Because we have 2 bonds for orbs.
I think there's a slim chance, like self into hero,
No, there-
and then self again.
Yeah. I will simply hit hero into double self.
You know, that is the way out now.
That is the only way out. If I could count
to
retreat
be
if yes
fair,
how wisely that was.
Oboro technically doesn't need to.
Ooh.
Well, you.
That's game.
The double self wasn't needed. Because the second one could have been Roy.
He's a double
Roy.
self already. Now the hero.
Or Peony. Yeah, the second one could have been many things, but yeah, the hero was needed.
Yeah, hero needed to be that first hit.
Yep.
That's a shame. If that Lin had been a hero, that would have literally been game.
Expected, but there's still hero in deck. There is then the chance actually was not too low.
It wasn't 0. It was just close to 0. There's the hero.
Yeah, but there's the hero,
Oh,
so
there
it
it
was
is.
possible.
Legitimately, if
Good game.
if that Lin and that Erica had swapped spots, it Smooth would have won.
Look, the hero.
Yeah.
Like Win can win anything.
Lin, so this is Lin's probably worst matchup because Oboro tanks up so fast, and she's incentivized to dodge the early heroes more than every other deck. Just because it also gives Oboro main promo. It's a with Automaton showing up turn 2 on this game and turn 3 or whatever the other games. It's also bad for that. Like, this is a very bad Lin matchup.
Yeah, all that while having the aggression to put Lin on a timer.
Exactly. So yeah, legitimately, yeah. Smooth, you needed to, and I disagree with that because you didn't swing with Lin first. You needed Lin to, like, hit the hero, double break stuff. Because they were always going to dodge the Zephyr attack. Zephyr was never attacking. You needed to double break with Lin into Zephyr rip.
Mm-hmm.
Even if Zephyr was to rip the Oboro, that doesn't mean you win, because Lin will break them down to 0, and they're going to dodge the Zephyr. Zephyr's attack is meaningless.
At the end of the day, I agree with what Lukas said. Lin is purely just the RNG machine.
Yeah. Would agree. It just, yeah. It's just bad. It's just a terrible matchup. But there were specific lines if things lined up for you perfectly. But sadly, it didn't happen here.
Sadly, yeah. But good games.
Yep. And with that, goodbye.